breaking news alert.
Breaking news into our newsroom that could affect a lot of us who work or live in downtown Cleveland. Good afternoon. I'm Brian Duffy in for Nicole Versansky. And this is brutal, absolutely brutal news for the city of Cleveland. Heinen's is closing its location at the intersection of East 9th Street and Euclid Avenue. That is basically the heart of downtown, and they are losing a huge part of it. This store gave downtown a true neighborhood feel. It's gone now. Its final day of business will be July 31st. In a statement, the company's co-president called it a difficult decision, but says the store, quote, did not reach the level of long-term sustainability needed to continue operating. No other stores are impacted, and the workers will be offered jobs at other locations. Mayor Justin Bibb sent us a statement 15 minutes ago. The mayor said he is completely disappointed about the closure. He says, in part, for years, this store has been an important resource for downtown employees, residents, and visitors alike, and its presence has been a key part of the neighborhood's continued growth and vitality. Since taking office, our administration has worked closely with Heinen's ownership and provided more than $250,000 of incentives to support its operations. We will continue working alongside our downtown stakeholders to expand access to high-quality food options and strengthen the services and amenities that residents, workers, and visitors deserve. You can hear the mayor's frustration there. All right, also